things first, please like and subscribe. I would love for you guys to join the family. Woo woo. But today's video is going to be about my weight loss journey. So I actually have been having a lot of people ask me how I've lost so much weight, what have I been doing, or if I can give out any tips. So I just kind of wanted to talk about the journey that I went through. So right before I had Indigo, I actually reached 250. And before I got pregnant, I was 200. So I did gain, well, I was about 206. So I did gain a lot of weight when during pregnancy. They say like only gain about, you should only gain about like 20 pounds or something like that. No, I gained almost 50 pounds. And I'm not ashamed of that because everybody, gains differently. Everybody's pregnancy is different. So after I had the baby, I was constantly checking my weight. I was dropping like 6 pounds here, stuff like that. Indigo was only like 6 pounds, 8 ounces. So she wasn't that big. I just gained weight all over though. And a lot of people think that when you breastfeed, you drop off weight very quickly. Now, the first few months I did drop off maybe about, I would say probably maybe like 20 pounds or something like that. The first few months, I didn't drop off like all of my baby weight, no. Or I didn't drop off all the weight that I had before I got pregnant. No, it wasn't like that. Because a lot of that weight just came from me eating. Like I was eating McDonald's every day. I was just eating, all I was eating was fast food. I wasn't eating anything else really. So a lot of that wasn't just the baby. A lot of that was those cravings that you get. So after a few months or whatever, I dropped maybe like 20 pounds or so. And then I was still breastfeeding, but nothing was working, nothing was falling off or anything of that nature. I was just kind of staying the same weight. Breastfeeding did help like my stomach, like the bottom, like the little pooch that I had. It did help with that a little bit. But that's about it. I wouldn't say like if you continue to breastfeed, you'll continue to lose weight. No, it don't work like that. So when actually the reason why I started losing weight was because when I was pregnant, I had really, really bad like acid reflux. It was horrible. I was getting heartburn for everything. When I mean everything, I mean everything, like especially meat. So I stopped eating meat altogether when I was pregnant. Like I gave meat up. But after that, like my acid reflux actually continued and it got so bad to where it turned into GERD, which is gastric acid reflux disease. I think it's something like that. But it's pretty much really bad acid reflux where it kind of damages like your esophagus and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what was going on with me. So I actually had to make a change. But I was like in my body though, but I knew that I had to do something for this to stop because it was just to the point where like I was having chest pains. Like it was just getting really bad for me. So the first thing I did on my diet was I was just to the point where I was like, all right, I'm about to cut everything out. And that's kind of what I did. I stopped eating fast food. I had to give up my pop, my seltzer water, all of that stuff because it was damaging. I had to get rid of pizza. I love pizza. Just pretty much anything that was bad for you, I kind of just checked it up. And I was sticking to like the basics, like green vegetables, grilled chicken, and in the morning I was eating cereal, and that was it. So like for breakfast I was eating my Special K cereal with some almond milk, and then for lunch I was eating a salad with all green vegetables and some grilled chicken. And when I mean like I barely had any dressing on it, like I was not playing, like I barely had any dressing. And then for dinner, I was eating like grilled chicken and rice. And when I mean like I was eating that like every single day for a few weeks, like I wasn't playing no games. And then out of nowhere, like I started seeing all of this weight just like shed from me. So I learned how to be very disciplined just from that strict diet. I learned how to be just very disciplined on what I needed to do. After a little while, I started to incorporate other things besides that list of things. Like I started, hold on, I have a list right here. Like I started eating avocado. I just started venturing out. Like I started to eat quinoa. I started to eat turkey and fish. And then like I was doing, I did have like a cheat day. I do have like cheat days here and there, but I don't have a cheat day. Like I don't just eat like that all the time. Like probably like once every 2 weeks or something like that. I'll just kind of, once every 3 weeks, I just kind of eat, just kind of something that I know I'm not supposed to be eating. But even when I do that, like with me sticking to that strict diet in the beginning, it helped me with my food intake. Because honestly, that's what really made me see such a big drop in my weight, is because like when I used to eat so bad. I used to go to McDonald's, get like a original chicken sandwich meal, but I wanted it large. I would get a large original chicken sandwich meal, my large fry and my large Sprite, and I would eat that every single night. And then I would like eat like a gigantic lunch and like all of these things. So like with me cutting down to that diet, I was eating less and less and less. So even though I have my cheat days, I still don't eat that much because I'm full so fast. So I still continue to lose weight, which is a really good thing. So yeah, like I don't, stuff that I also don't eat. I don't do junk food, or anything of that nature. And the only reason I don't do junk food is just because I don't have a taste for it. With me doing that diet, I completely, like, I don't crave those things anymore. Like when you're eating all the time and you're doing all these things, you start to crave it. So like the way I stopped buying those things, like, and I will only make food at home. So like whatever I had in my kitchen is what I was going to eat. And then if I did want something, then I'll buy like the pop chips, like the popcorn, like the pop chips and stuff like that. I'll buy some of those if I want a snack, and I'll eat those. But before, I wasn't even doing that in the beginning either. Like I wasn't playing no games, because I wanted to get rid of it so bad, because I was in so much pain that I did everything that I could possibly do to just, terminate it, which it doesn't necessarily ever go away. You just kind of got to change your diet. And I had no problem with doing that, because I was just like, I felt like I was dying. I was like, no, this gotta change. So now I'm to the point where like the things that I eat, I eat like, I got into avocado because avocado really fills you up. So I would have I'll do like a little bit of avocado with like some egg whites and a piece of bacon in the morning or something like that. It really fills you up. And these things, they taste good too, because you don't necessarily have to give up the taste of the food for you to be able to lose weight either. Now when I say that, I don't mean like I don't use salt on my food. I don't do any, I don't use pepper. I really don't use any seasonings for real. I just, whatever I get, that's however it's seasoned, that's just what I take. But I don't do no additional. Or if I'm like, and then on top of that, I'm a mom. So like I'm constantly busy. I'm a full-time, I go to work full-time, and then I gotta come home and take care of my baby. So I make sure that whatever I do eat and whatever I do fix is really quick. So sometimes I will go buy the grilled chicken that's already made, so that's already seasoned and stuff like that, and I'll just eat that and then just put some white rice or some basmati rice in the rice cooker, and that's what I'll eat, and I won't add any sauces. I do like a little bit of soy sauce, but I like something, I do a little bit of sauce just for the taste of it, to make, but not, I don't overdo it, I guess. The biggest thing with the reason I've seen such a weight loss is because I completely stop overdoing it. Like, if I want a little bit of sauce, I'll take like a tablespoon of, like, I'll just take a tablespoon out, and now whatever goes in that tablespoon is what I put on my whole meal type deal. And that would really, really help me. And then it's just to the point where, like, all right, so some of it tastes good and some of it's bland, so I'll mix it up the best I can to get that taste going. But that's pretty much what I seen. And then I started to, when I mean like I was seeing serious weight loss, like it was dropping like crazy. And it was just dropping over the weeks and the weeks and the weeks. Because the biggest thing is being consistent as well. Like, your journey is never going to be easy, but the biggest thing is you staying consistent on what you need to do. Because as soon as you go off the rails, and you go off the rails all the time, like, you're not gonna see a change. Like, you're not gonna see a change in your weight, and you're gonna be wondering, like, well, I'm eating good, but I'm not eating good all the time. But I just don't understand. Like, I feel like I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do, but you had that bag of chips the other day, or you had this, or you had that. Those everything that you eat and how much you eat really determines on, you know, how your weight loss journey is going to go. So right now I'm down to I was down to 192. Then the holidays came around, I gained 2 pounds, so I'm at 194. So now that it's the new year, I'm still trying to drop I want to drop maybe like another 20 pounds. So I'm still doing what I have to do. And I'm just, at this point, it just became a lifestyle for me. Like, what I eat is just like, I don't even consider it a diet anymore. Cause it's just like this, it's just to the point where, like, it's the stuff that I like. Like, if I gotta go out to eat and get me something, like, I'm going to Panera and getting me some soup or something like that. Or like, I'm always eating at home. Like, I'm just making sure that I'm not going off. Like, I haven't had a burger in so long, and I love burgers, but I gave that up too. And I was thinking maybe one day I'll have like a lettuce wrap burger, but I'm just like, I'm not even gonna play with my emotions like that. Like, nope, I'm gonna just stay away from them altogether. They super greasy. I might as well get some French fries. Like, it's the same thing. But I do have some turkey burgers. Like, I switched to, like, I don't do pork, or I don't do stuff like that. Like, I do the turkey bacon or like the turkey sausage or something like that. Now, I do still eat red meat though. Like, I like a steak, but when I eat a steak, I'll do like steak, mashed potatoes, and some asparagus, and I'll eat half of that. And then I'll save the other half for the next day for dinner. So it's ways that you can get around to where you can still get exactly what you want. It's just all about portions. And to me, I honestly feel like you don't need some crazy, like, you don't need to pay like some crazy subscription or something like that to lose weight, or you don't need to do all of these things, because if you aren't doing it really just comes down to your mindset. So if your mindset is like not where it's supposed to be with losing weight, you getting that subscription, you're gonna start it, and then guess what? You're gonna be right there in that same spot, because you're like, I'm done. Like, I just want to, do this. I just want to do that. So, like, I think the best thing I would say is try to become disciplined on your own. Just think about all the things that you like to eat. Like, when I first started, I really liked this Special K. It was like an all wheat cereal, and it had almonds in it, and I had almond milk, and I loved it. I loved the way it tastes. I didn't care. Like, I didn't count calories. I didn't do anything like that. I just had a bowl of that every morning. I was like, oh, this is so good. Like, think about all the things that you love, or like think about and then figure out a way to turn it around. So if you like to have eggs and bacon in the morning, turn it around and do like turkey bacon and egg whites, because that's what I also eat. Like, or if you like to eat pancakes, turn it around and get an English muffin or something like that. Or like, even if you like, let's say you love French fries, turn it around and do red skin, and put the red skin potatoes in the oven, and they still get crisp. Like, there's ways to turn your food into stuff that you love. and it really helps with losing weight. So I'm very excited for the new year, and I'm very excited with the way my weight loss journey is going, and I can't wait to share with you guys what I have planned for January, and we're gonna see if we can get some results from my new plan as well. So we'll see if I can get rid of another 10 pounds or 20 pounds or something like that. So next month I'll kind of give you like an update on, and then I'll show you the tricks and the stuff that I've been doing, and see if what I incorporated really helped me or if it really did not. But if you have any questions, or even if you feel like you're struggling or something like that, and you want to know how I am able to I tried to give you an idea of how I stay disciplined, but if you want to know, or if you need a support system on staying disciplined, and you need me to be like, hey, get it together, like, girl, get it together, you know, like, you know, you can't have that, I will definitely be that person for you. Like, I have no problem with doing that. Or like, if you need any tips, or if you want me to, I'll kind of, in my bio, I'll put down like my diet as best as I can to show you like what I actually eat. I can definitely do that too. It'll just be some basic things that can help you start. If you even have any questions, I'll also link down my Instagram, and you can go ahead and give me a direct message, and we can start a support system, because I'm all about the confidence in mothers. Okay, like when I was pregnant, I didn't have any confidence. I didn't like being pregnant. I didn't feel beautiful. People would be like, oh, you glowing. I didn't feel that way. I felt disgusting. And I loved being, now don't get me wrong, I did love seeing my belly, and I love seeing indigo move around in my stomach and all of those things, but I always look and I see all these beautiful pregnant women, but I didn't feel like that. Like, I didn't feel like I had the perfect baby bump or anything of that nature. So, and then I know there's a lot of women that after they give birth, they don't feel beautiful, and they feel like their bodies are destroyed and stuff like that. And after I gave birth, I started to love my body even more, because I could blame it on a baby. Like I started to wear whatever I want to wear, because I was just like, yeah, it's the baby's fault. Like, and I was just like, I'm a mom, what do you expect? But like, it really gained, like, I gained confidence like crazy. And even if you are struggling with that, please, like, I am here for you, because I know the struggle. I can help you through it. So please like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a wonderful day, guys.